I love using systems and implying systems in your life, how you think, like all these applying systems. If I think back on the past year for me, has been probably has had the biggest positive impact on me. Because going from being disorganized to being organized in how you approach things has such a beneficial result on your life. And how have you implied that systems thinking into both your work and life in general?
Well, and here's what I'd ask you to expand your thinking a little bit, because everybody has a system. A system is just a collection of your behaviors and habits. And your system previously was to be disorganized. That was your system. And then at some point in time, you realize if I make an adjustment in the system, I can shift my outcomes and suddenly being organized. And lo and behold, my life is accelerating. Look at that. And are you wired that way? Or did you learn to be that way? Like a long time ago, I remember reading Everything Has Its Place. And I thought, everything has its place. What the hell are you talking about? Are you talking about like my pencil has a personality and it lives someplace? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. I remember thinking how stupid that was. And I still misplace things, but I'm misplacing things constantly. And I'm wondering, why can't I find anything? Well, I never know where the hell I put it down because it hasn't got its place. It's a lack of organization. That was my system. And I had a system that was great for me losing things. It was perfectly designed to give me the outcome that I've obtained. So systems thinking is, first of all, I think is, it's not that you're implementing, it's you recognize you've got it. And then now, okay, can I do the tweaks here and there? Like, I've always been a great lover of spontaneity. Like the thought that I get up and I don't know where today is going. And it's going to be a great adventure. And I'm going to discover the day. Consequently, when I first started my business, I didn't want to put anything on my calendar. Because I'm like, you're confining me. The day's not going to be this adventure, this discovery. And then I found we're not getting stuff done. Well, you're not putting it on your calendar. And I've gone from hating to have anything on my calendar to want to live by my calendar. Because I'm interested in the outcomes. So I'm glad you recognized system thinking and you discovered you thought you were putting in a system when in point of fact you just change it. You switch from one to another and you change your outcomes.
It's having the awareness of the system that you already have in place and having the awareness of knowing what a better system would be. And that awareness, it seems like that applies to all of negotiation as well. Like that is such a key element at the core of having a good negotiation is broadening your field of awareness.
Yeah. Broadening your field of what a negotiation is. And you throw in a system and then you realize, a system takes care of most of it, not all of it. And then the spontaneity, the magic, the discovery still happens. And you've saved that energy, that creativity, that curiosity for when it was needed.